Hello everybody, Minecraft just put out Snapshot 25W15A. Did I get that right? Yes, I did. I have a hard time with numbers if you couldn't tell. This snapshot, if you can't tell, also has the Happy Ghast, which was featured in Minecraft Live. It is the new rideable Ghast. We're going to get into that feature and a whole bunch more right now. So as you can see here, we have the Happy Ghast. It is a massive rideable friendly Ghast that can carry up to 4 players in the sky. I unfortunately don't have any friends, so I can't showcase this, but I can show you can stand on it if it is sitting still, which I have no AI applied to this guy, which, by the way, if you ever wanted to spawn a mob with no AI, all you gotta do is /summon Minecraft Happy Ghast, and then your coordinates, and then no AI :1, and, what is that, curly brackets, and then boom, you have a no AI mob. In this case, it is a Happy Ghast. Very cool, very handy, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how you get the Happy Ghast. So, first things first, you need to go to the Nether to get this mob. As you might have been able to guess, considering it is a Ghast. So we're just going to make a portal, and then we're going to go through. Okay, we're now in the Nether, and as you can see, there are some Ghasts here. But since I'm in creative mode, and I'm also going to use cheats, because I don't really have time. Actually, I might be able to find it. I'm already seeing some spots here. So it's going to spawn near bone structures, and as you can see, we've already found the little guy. So this is the dried Ghast, and so you're just going to pick him up by breaking him, and I believe you can just break him with your hands even, but it takes a little bit of time. I haven't gotten to play around with the feature a whole lot, but you're going to find him near these bone structures. In fact, here's another one. So it seems like he's fairly common. Just go over to the soul sand valleys, and you'll find him near the bone structures. It doesn't look like he's near this one, unfortunately, but they seem to be somewhat common. I mean, two out of 3 so far. And do we have one here? No. Okay, 2 out of 4. Okay, 3 out of 5. It seems to be about half and half, so they're fairly common right now. If that doesn't change, expect to see a lot of these guys. However, you can also craft these guys. You can actually craft them here. Let's pull out a crafting table and I'll show you the recipe. So let's say you wanted to craft one of these guys instead because you have a whole bunch of resources, your world is old, and you don't want to have to go explore thousands of blocks away in order to get this Happy Ghast. All you gotta do is get a bone block and then surround it with Ghast tears, and you can craft yourself a dried Ghast. Now we're gonna go back to the overworld and I'll show you guys what to do with this. I have no clue where I am, so I'm gonna just TP me back to 0, 0. Alright, this looks a lot more familiar. So you're going to take your dried Ghast, and you're going to need a water bucket. And all you're going to do is you're just going to put them in some water. So I'm actually just going to boop, just like that, and you'll get an achievement called Stay Hydrated. And as you can see, to tell that it's working, there's just some green sparkles around them. And it'll slowly but surely get more and more happy. And in fact, I'll expand his cage a little bit here so you guys can see him. So he's a little frowny because he's, he's sad. He's been dried out all that time. And over time, he'll get more and more happy, and then after 20 minutes, and boom, as you can see, you have a nice little Happy Ghast. And what you gotta do is you gotta feed him snowballs. So let's get some snowballs here. And you can just feed them to it. It's gonna slowly but surely feed him, fill up his belly, and about 20 minutes after this even, then he will grow into a full-sized, rideable Happy Ghast like that one up there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and summon one so you guys can see it. Oh, well, I guess I won't need to do that. He already grew up. So, I actually gave him no AI because I was being a little bit impatient. So he's not going to be able to do anything. But I can go ahead and grab a Happy Ghast spawn egg. And we're just going to summon one using a spawn egg like so. And as you can see, he just kind of flies around. He's going to float around this area because this is his birthplace. He doesn't want to get too far away from home. He'll follow some mobs around. He'll follow me around because he's just interested in everything. Now, let me go ahead and get Harness out, and we'll just go ahead and pick up Yellow, because why not? And I'm just going to walk up to him, and you'll see he should get attracted towards me. Maybe. I might need to be in survival for this. Nope, here he comes. He just wants to say hello, and you give him the harness. You click on him, and now I'm in the front seat, and I'm holding down spacebar, so I'm flying up. I can fly forward. I can fly backward, right, left. It's basically create a flight, and it is a little slow. It is. And to fly down, I just gotta look down. If I shift, I unfly. I unmount. and I can walk around on him. So he's really great for building in hard to reach places. Like, let's say I wanted to build something up here. Then I could quickly go, okay, yeah, we're going to hold down, and I'm going to build another portal right here. I can't place blocks on him, which is okay. Oh, I'm... Okay, hey, buddy. Hey, chill. And I can just build another portal right here, just like so. I can't place blocks on him, like I said. And I'm wondering if I shift, I can't even click on him like that. So he's a nice movable platform, and so long as you already have blocks up here, it's not too bad. And I can almost finish the portal. I can't actually reach, but if I fly up, I could. And you don't have to dismount him in order to do that. So boom, just like that, we have a nice little portal. And I could even take him into the nether if I just do something like this. Come on. There we go. So as you can see, we made it out. We are trapped, and he is dying. I wouldn't recommend this. I don't think I would. We just killed him. Well, anyway, you can sit in their front seat. You can control them. You can have 3 other players with you. They can ride along. They can shoot their bows. They can stand on the happy ghast. They can build and do all those great things. You can use it as a taxi service. It's going to be great. It's going to be cool. It's basically like flying in creative mode, but in a very survival-friendly manner. I honestly am a huge fan of it. I think this will be really great for building things in Skyblock, or building anything up in the sky is just a pain in the butt. So having this would be really cool. On top of this, you can now customize it with different harnesses. So there's all sorts of colors. And in fact, as you can see, there is 16 different colors because that's how many colors are in Minecraft. So all you got to do to craft a harness is take 3 leather, 2 glass blocks, and 1 wool block to craft it. You need the glass blocks because he's got these little goggles. And when you're actually riding him, the goggles go down. It's kind of funny. It's kind of cute. It is a very peaceful mob. It doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't shoot fireballs yet. I would kind of like to see a way to maybe feed it like some sort of new fruit in the game, maybe a spicy pepper of some sort. You feed it the pepper and then it shoots out fireballs. Kind of like how Yoshi and Mario could eat the fruits and then it would spit fire. Kind of like that. I think that'd be really, really cool. You cannot breed them, so you're going to have to craft a new dried ghast or go find them every single time. However, that's not too hard to do. Like I showed you earlier, there was plenty of dried ghasts out there. And if you just spend some time grinding out some ghast tears, it wouldn't take you long at all to get the dried ghast. There's also a new feature in this snapshot that has like the locator bar. I can't show you that because I'm lonely and I have no friends to showcase that with. So you're just going to have to trust me on that. But basically, it's this little bar at the bottom of your screen, and it says, hey, there's players this way, there's players that way. There's ways to avoid it. There's ways to make it work with team colors. So if you do /team and set teams for different people, you could have red teams, blue teams, and green teams. Anyway, that's all I have time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you who want to keep up with the rest of the Minecraft updates and maybe catch a look at my new series coming soon. Then be sure to like, subscribe, do all those things. It tells YouTube that you like it. And it tells me that you like it and you want to see more of it. So, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later, everybody.